but you're going to discuss what that would look like. Draw the picture for us. We're now in a space where you understand what we're doing here well enough and what we're expecting of you here well enough for you to start saying, so what does that look like? What does the best student experience look like? What does the best community look like? Not the organization itself, that's the retreat, but what does having the exemplar leadership experience at the University of Tennessee look like? What would be present in that? That's the challenge. We're going to spend 10 minutes at the end, and then I'm going to leave you be, and when we come back next week, you're going to present it to your peers. Okay? That's how we're going to start. That's what we're going to do. But you're going to have a pretty good idea of the three of you. You two from the board, and then a graduating senior. You two from the board, and a graduate student who is going to be, is representing people who are expected to help you guys be successful at making this bigger than just me and my friends. And then an undergraduate who isn't even in the minor, understands it well enough to be able to look at you and go, is that worth it? But she's trying to decide if she wants to join the minor. So she's exactly the person we're selling to. Somebody who's committed their entire, this is the bandwagon she hooked her train to. Somebody who agreed to do this one course with me, but wants to see if she values this bigger notion of curriculum. I think you do, that's why you're here. And somebody who's your target audience. Each one of them represents parts of this vision that we're trying to accomplish. Okay? So having y'all talk with each one of them. You're going to sit with these two, you're going to sit with these two, you're going to sit with those two. All right? That said, the last things I'm handing out to you, these are the duties, the teaching position information. It's not all the noise. This is just what that position looks like. And then this is the position for the other half of the board, the academic programming, i.e. community building. So you all have access to understanding everything those folks are doing.
Can we get another one of the teaching assistant members?
I have another one.
I think they're coming your way. So this is where we are today, as far as this is concerned. And then I'm going to give you your homework. This is your project, above them. This is the first thing that's required of your strategic planning assignment. Okay? I'm getting ready to give it to you. The same as I had you do a personal va-va-voom. Every time you do a project, think about the va-va-voom. Now, if you think back to what was in this material, it makes sense now why I'm having you do this. Eventually, you won't have to have a piece of paper that coaches you through it. It'll be just a habit that you've developed in yourself, because that's the goal, is to habituate good practices. But that said, for now, with you turning in your strategic plan, you need to write your project va-va-voom. But I want you, when you do it, to immediately do it following this conversation where you've drawn out your vision for what it looks like to accomplish this. Because this is supposed to connect to this. Does that follow? Now, in the real world, when you leave college, nobody's going to tell you this overtly, but this is how it works. You're going to join an organization that has a values mission statement, vision statement somewhere, and a strategic plan for how it's going to be successful. You're going to work in a subunit of that organization, unless it's just you